Sounds like we got one team left.
Sounds like we do.
Shall we move on to the New Who's?
Yes, of course.
I've heard that is their national nickname.
It
The
should be
the
if it's
Cam-
not.
the Cameroonian New Who's. I love it. Um. All right. So 43rd ranked, lowest team in the group. Um. Yeah, lowest team in the group. 43rd ranked, eighth ever finals. It's their first since 2014 after beating Algeria in extra time. Looking to make it to the semifinals for the first time ever. Um, Rigoberto Song leads this side. And you can definitely say that they're the underdogs, but they're looking to make waves. They're looking to mess up some people's predictions. Tell me how they've been in their last 5 games or so.
Last 5 games for them have looked like a 2-1 win against 37th ranked Algeria, a 1-0 win against 141st ranked Burundi, a 2-0 loss against 77th ranked Uzbekistan, a 1-0 loss against 28th ranked South Korea, and a 1-1 draw against 64th ranked Jamaica. So I'll be honest, doesn't look like great form coming in.
No, it doesn't, does it? Um,
No.
Goal scorers for them: Kaliba, Toko Akambi, and Moting. The 4 goals in that group. Um,
Key player?
yeah, I'm just trying to think which key player I want to start with. I'll go with the man with the single weirdest transfer history of all time. Gotta be up there, right? Eric Choupo-Moting. You know what? I didn't have this prepared, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go through and talk about this man's transfer history, starting at Hamburg in Germany. Goes to Nuremberg, then he goes to Mainz, then he goes to Schalke, then he goes to Stoke City, then he goes to PSG, and then he goes to Bayern Munich. He
What?
goes from literally the bottom of the Bundesliga, works his way up, gets to the bottom of the Premier League, and then after they get relegated, he goes to the best team in France and then the best team in Germany. This man, who his name, hold on, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 9 titles to his name. 9. He's a Club World Cup winner. Eric Choupo-Moting has a Club World Cup trophy. 2-time German champ, 2-time French champ, 1-time French Cup, 2-time, or I'm sorry, 1-time French League Cup, 1-time German Super Cup, and 1-time French Super Cup. Because as long as you put the word super in it, you can make as many tournaments as you want, apparently. Anyways, goodness me. Um, yeah, so he's actually replacing Lewandowski at Bayern relatively well. He's got 10 goals and 15 appearances for Bayern. Um, he's good on hold up play. He can use the players around him to be successful, which is probably one of the reasons he's doing so well right now. Um, he can set players up. He can finish the ball himself. Definitely one to watch.
I didn't realize he had 10 goals and 15 appearances for Bayern
I
this season.
know.
I mean, granted, it can't be that. I mean, that Bayern side is really good. It can't be that hard for a striker to come in and do a decent enough job there.
I
It's
say
like
if I
it's
was
like
fit,
slotting
I'd be
into
there.
Man City.
Right.
Except I feel like this would be even easier considering the level of play in the Bundesliga compared to the Prem. Wow, that was really Prem elitist of me, but I'm just
It's
gonna
not.
stop talking now. The next person on my list, Frank Anguissa, currently playing for Napoli. What is the confused look for? Do you
Oh
not
no,
know he
nothing.
existed?
No confused look. I just don't know why he's there.
Okay,
Tell me
sure.
why he's there. Tell me.
Well, he's here because he's a crucial player for them. Hence why he's on this list. Um, yeah, he's playing for Napoli right now, playing pretty consistently. He's got 13 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists. For Cameroon, has played pretty consistently in World Cup qualifying and for AFCON. Made 6 appearances in both of them. Not really involved in the goals and assists, considering I think he plays a bit deeper in the midfield. But I think he's going to be a really crucial player for them in that midfield. More so, I would say, in the defense than in the attack. But you're certainly not getting a move to Napoli if you're, struggling at the club level. So I think we're looking at a player that's definitely up and coming, especially for Cameroon. I think he'll have a big impact in their midfield for them. Um, yeah, that's why I got him on my list.
Interesting. I'll skip over my number 2 and go to my number 3. I love a good goalkeeper. So I've got Andre Onana on my goal. He was a key part to Ajax's miracle run in the UCL a few years ago. And now he's got the number 1 kid at Milan after a doping scandal that basically knocked him out of a whole bunch of competitions. He's back in. He's got 2 clean sheets and 6 appearances so far for Milan, but he also has 3 clean sheets and 3 appearances or in 6 appearances, excuse me, for the champions. So 32 appearances for Cameroon and 14 clean sheets in those games. He's going to have to be world class again for Cameroon to have any chance at moving on in this group.
Yep, he's on my list as well. That one was a pretty obvious one. I feel like he's a pretty top quality goalkeeper. Last guy I've got on my list, Carl Toko Akambi. That one was a blast from the past. That one, when I saw the name, reminded me of the FIFA days. But
Matt loved that card.
yeah, I could imagine. Wonder how many children he stole that card from. Um, he plays for Lyon currently, 15 appearances for them so far this season with 4 goals, 1 assist. On the international stage for Cameroon, also pretty frequently involved in the goals. He's got 3 and 8 in World Cup qualifying. He had 5 goals and 7 appearances at AFCON. So I think he's going to play a pretty crucial role. It seems like for Cameroon, he doesn't even play much as like a striker. I think he more plays on the wing from what it looked like. So, to be that involved in the goals, have 8 and 15 from the wing, I think is pretty strong. And I think you probably could play him up top. I want to say that's actually where his FIFA card was, if I remember right. But it's been a few years, so I don't remember exactly. But yeah, I think he'll be a crucial player in their attack. He's got experience. He's, someone who is continuing to get results at the club and international level. So I would look for him to do more here if Cameroon are going to be successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I had him as well, so I'm glad you took the time to talk about him. I've got Cameroon in a 4-4-2. Very simple, very straightforward. I've got Onana in goal. From right to left, I've got Fai, Nkulu, Castellero, and our boy Nuhu. I got Embuemo, Anguissa, Hongla, and Toko Akambe. And then up top, I've got Choupo-Moting and Abubakar.
I have almost the exact same thing. I have one position different, I believe. I've got Onana in goal. From right to left, I got Fai, Nkulu, Castelletto, and Nuhu. In the midfield, from right to left, I've got Hongla, Anguissa. I've got Umguet, and then Toko Akambe. And then up top, I've got Choupo-Moting and Abubakar.
Interesting.